If you feel that normal Hilux is not enough for you, you can upgrade to the Toyota Hilux GR Sport. And yes, today I'll be telling you more about the new 2022 Toyota Hilux GR Sport. Yes, I'm Junior, and you're watching Junior on Cars. Let's get into the video and we'll start off with the usual price tag. Well, the new 2022 GR Sport Hilux will cost you around 865,000 rands, which for me is a bargain compared to its rival, which is the Ford Ranger, which is upcoming around November, which will cost you, if you add all the options will ticked and everything, will cost you around 950,000 rands. So the Toyota GR Sport might have more performance, but let's see why is it so less expensive than its rival, the Ford Ranger. Well, it will still have a standard 2.8 liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel, but the engine has been given a little bit of power torque. In my country, which is in South Africa, the people who live in the European side will have around 150 kilowatts. But in my country, which is in South Africa, you will get around 165 kilowatts, which if you divide it into brake horsepower is around 204 brake horsepower and 550 newton meters of torque. And 0 to 100 is around 10 seconds. And flat out, you can do 175 miles per hour with the GR Sport Hilux. Well, the towing capacity of it is the same as its rival. Well, not technically, but it is the same as the others with the current one, which is around 3.5 tons. But it's still impressive. It can literally tow a truck or whatever. While the gearbox is still a standard 6-speed automatic, well, you still can get low range mode and all that, and you know, all that stuff. But they have been given upgrades to the Hilux GR Sport. But let's see what the upgrades are. Well, like I said, the engine won't be getting any upgrades, but there will be a flagship model that will put out around 150 kilowatts and 500 newton meters of torque, which that one is similar to the one in the European side. But like I said, that's the flagship model. But Toyota claimed that the new upgrades have improved to the Hilux. That's where they have focused on. Well, the new Hilux has been given more upgrades, like I said. So let's get into the upgrades and let's see what have been upgraded. Well, Toyota has upgraded the steering angle response and also have given it more performance on straight lines. Well, as we all know, the normal Hilux is a slouch when it comes to drag races. Well, it's not as fast as the Amarok V6 or maybe Ford Ranger or something else, or maybe a Ford Raptor in simple terms. But Toyota has upgraded it to the GR Sport, and as we all know, the GR stands for Gazoo Racing, which means it's Toyota's racing department. So obviously you're expecting the Hilux to be given more performance. Well, let's get back to the upgrades that Toyota has given the Hilux. Well, the Hilux have also been upgraded to suspension and also given a new many-tube shock absorbers. Well, I don't know what the many-tube shock absorber is, but if you do know, please tell me in the comments and I'll get back to you. Well, Toyota has also upgraded the new front springs and also given them a new automatic limited slip diff. Well, as we all know, the slip diff is also for SUVs and also for, you know, other cars that go off-roading. Well, Toyota has given it a new automatic slip dip, so it means that you don't have to do it yourself. It'll do it for you, the machine, so you can enjoy more off-roading and killing yourself. Well, the new GR Hilux, besides performance wise, let's step into the interior and let's see what has been upgraded to it. Well, Toyota has focused on also giving it a new feeling inside. Well, instead of giving it standard Hilux seats, well, Toyota has upgraded, since it's Gazoo Racing, obviously expecting more racing parts and everything. Well, yes, Toyota has done it. Everywhere you get in the car, you get Gazoo Racing badgings in the gear knobs and everything and so on. Well, let's get into the interior. Well, the interior is still similar to the old one and still similar to the 2022 Hilux, but they have been given a little bit of upgrades, such as the seats. Yes, Toyota has ditched the Hilux seats and giving it a more sporty feeling seats, such as the Yaris and also the Corolla. So Toyota has also given it a little bit life into it. Let me say a little bit of a sporty feeling into the Hilux, which, as we all know, in my country, a Hilux is called a Bakkie. So in other countries, it's a pickup truck, but in my country, like I said, it's called a Bakkie. Well, the digital, it doesn't have a digital display. It still has an old-fashioned analog, so it's not really, how can I put it? Yes, I know it is, most people who do buy the Hilux are people who go off-roading or people who have farms or use it for other stuff, but honestly speaking, Toyota could have given a new digital display or maybe upgraded the infotainment system, because it still looks similar. Well, Toyota is also giving it new 17 alloy wheels, which means that it's bigger than the old one, and also be giving it a black painting and something like that. Well, the suspension is still the same. Let me say, the normal Hilux is just the same as the Hilux GR Sport. Well, the GR Sport has just been given a little bit of torque, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but you still get a double cab, which means you can still carry whatever you need. So it's still a proper off-roading bakkie and also a utilitarian vehicle, which means that you can take it wherever you want to go and everything. But like I said, the top speed is 175 miles per hour. Honestly, for me speaking, for a Hilux, that is very impressive, literally, and it's under 10 seconds the 0 to 100. So that is pretty impressive in little terms. Well, honestly speaking, between the Toyota Hilux GR Sport and the Ford Raptor or the Ford Ranger, the upcoming one, honestly speaking, the looks of the Hilux is still the same as the normal Hilux. Well, if you don't know the normal Hilux, well, how it looks, the updated one, as let me say a facelift, it is on your screen. Well, I would prefer the Raptor, honestly speaking, because the Raptor is made for off-roading and giving you more of an off-roading experience. Well, I'm not sure of the new Ford Ranger, but I will tell you a little bit about it in November later on. But for now, honestly speaking, I would really think the Ford Raptor is an option, but don't take it slightly because the Toyota Hilux GR Sport is already faster. Well, it's a little bit, well, it's technically slower than the Ford Ranger because the upcoming Ford Ranger has around, I think, 600 Newton meters of torque or 900 Newton meters of torque, but it is still faster than the normal car. But honestly speaking, the Ford Ranger is more performance because it has a 3-liter turbo diesel and produces around 600 Newton meters of torque and 184 brake horsepower. But look at it this way. The horsepower of the Hilux is more and the torque is less. So it means it is a 50-50 between the Ford Ranger, the upcoming one, and the current Toyota Hilux GR Sport. Well, I'm not going to involve in the Amarok because the Amarok has more facts. So, yeah. If you like this video, please give it a like, and if you want to watch more videos of mine, click on to the main channel to go and watch more videos of mine. And if you want to learn more about my channel, hop onto our Instagram page, which is Juno on Cars. Same story on Twitter, so bye.